What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. You know what it is, your boy John.
What up?
What up?
I'm somebody.
That's all you got?
I'm somebody. I don't know who
you
I
old.
am. I'm old as fuck.
Yeah, me too.
I'm somebody, though.
This is the week of the old.
I'm trying to think of who I am this week. Who am I, really?
Get off philosophical.
I'm sure I smashed some white belts. Philosophizing? Philosophizing. I smashed some white belts. I smashed some blue belts.
I didn't roll as much this week.
May have smashed one of my coaches.
Uh-oh. I need video evidence. I don't believe it.
Oh, I didn't record the jiu-jitsu session. I recorded the whole judo session, though. I'll have to show it to you. It looks pretty good. And I used my shotgun mic.
How does that work good?
Yeah, it works really
Especially like in a gym environment.
Dude, it sounds like he has a microphone on.
Yeah, it sounds like really good in a gym environment because you don't have a lot of like outside noise and stuff. And since they're directional, you got wind noise and all that shit. It just works.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, really good for that stuff. I think that we started doing that for our move.
Let's go back to me smashing somebody. No, not really. I'm joking.
Oh, I say we started using that. We switched from the mics to the shotgun mic for our when we have people on because the mics just fall off.
That's what I got it for.
Yeah, it was good shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't roll too much. I think I went Monday, Tuesday, and that was it.
Oh, not. I thought this is just what we do.
That was what I did. Yeah,
we do. This is just what we do every day.
Yeah,
we just
go. Worked out
3 days a week.
Well, Wednesday, I had wrestling, so I couldn't get out for work. Mm-hmm. And then Tuesday, I went Monday, Tuesday, and then
I want you to take all your excuses.
Thursday, I thought, for some reason, I thought Thursday was like Friday, because I was like gonna go to the gym, and then I was like, I'm gonna go to class tonight, and I'm not sure if I want to go, and I saw my girl, and she was like, Snoggy. I was like, oh yeah. So
I mean, you could have went.
I could have went. You're right.
So I want you to take all these excuses and write them down.
Write them down.
And then shove them right in your crew. Yeah, I trained Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday.
Nice.
I got an excuse.
How many times did you do judo?
Just Saturday.
Once? Just Saturday?
Yeah. I was supposed to go today, but I fucking ducked it.
So Saturday. I wanted to do 10, but Noah's wrestling started at 10. So we were there from. It actually went pretty quick there was like 5 schools.
Hemet, right?
Yeah. It was cool. It was 5 schools, and it was it's when they went on time. That's the biggest thing with jiu-jitsu. Wrestling normally it's like even longer, but it went from like 10 to like 2 to 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like pretty quick, and it was like on time. The matches were going. It was good to see. So
yeah.
But it was me, Jonah, and Cosby, and my girl, and then I think Luke, like I said, showed up. Dave showed up. Who else was there? I saw some other random people there walking around. I was like, oh, okay. So it was kind of cool. The next week, I think it's at Takowitz. Is that how you say it?
Takwitz.
Yeah. Next week's over there.
That's local.
Wednesday or Thursday. I think maybe it's Thursday. It's Long Beach. No, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday.
I got to go out there sometime this week. If you want to go on Wednesday, we can go.
It's on Wednesday.
No, I'm doing something Wednesday. Oh, I got to get my house clean for you fucking heathens to come over.
Yeah, the next day.
Yeah, the next day.
Yeah. No, Wednesday.
My shit's fucked up.
It's supposed to be over at 2, so hopefully we'll make it back on time so I can get to class.
From fucking Long Beach?
Yeah, I don't know.
Playboy.
We'll see.
Nah, let's say it gets over at 2.
It's like mean traffic time.
But Wednesday is going to be traffic from noon.
Work.
No,
we'll think about it. Holiday though.
No, LA shuts down from Wednesday at noon till Monday. It shuts down.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but everybody is leaving.
But usually going to Mexico or like
what?
Usually going to San Diego
from
or
LA.
Mexico. Yeah, they're not coming out here.
Yeah, yes. Most of the people that work in LA live this way. But I lived in LA, so from Wednesday at noon till Monday. So Wednesday at noon till like 7, the traffic is going to be fucked. Mm-hmm. And then you might make it back by 5:30, but dude, you're not going to want to train after that drive.
Yeah, that's a long drive.
Well, just 3 hours of fucking traffic is bullshit. I think Long Beach is like 90 miles. Maybe not even that far.
It's 10 more miles than San Diego, but it takes fucking double the time.
Yeah, from here. But like if you go to San Diego from LA, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because the 5 is fucking nuts.
Yeah. My time's always like, all that commute has always been motorcycle, so I like, yeah, in a car.
That's crazy how we're looking at 3 motorcycles and not a single one of them starts or runs.
They look good though. No, the middle one starts. That one's good to go. This is the other 2. That one needs a new battery. And the other one, I don't know what the fuck it needs.
I got something for you on that.
But, yeah. Anyways, so Before we get too deep into this, I sent you a video.
Yep.
So I'm going to post it on the screen. I'm going to put it in here. For you guys watching, I want you to watch this clip.
Hold on. There ain't no fucking way you're going to edit this video and put it in there.
I'm going to put it in there.
No way.
I have it already put away. So I'm going to put this clip in there.
And if it doesn't show up, everyone gets to whip John on Tuesday. Next time we're both there, everyone gets to whip John.
Look,
because it ain't going to show up.
It's going to be in here.
It ain't going to be in there.
It'll be there. Anyway,
Continue.
so I want you guys to watch
like
it.
you edit
I want you guys to watch
edit
this
the
clip.
podcast.
I do edit it.
Bitch,
watch this
you
clip.
put the fucking clip on the front.
I have to and do the ending and do the beginning. I put the little. Anyways, watch this clip, and I want you guys, before you hear my opinion or his opinion, I want you to pause. Rewatch it.
They won't need to pause because you're going to put the clip in the middle and it's going to play.
And then I want you to because I want you guys to watch it a few times, and then I want to hear you guys put your feedback, put your comment, why you think this throw failed.
So for our esteemed listeners who don't watch everything, so like some people listen to it, it's an upper belt. I couldn't tell what
purple
belt. A purple
and
belt,
a white belt, and the purple belt is throwing an Uchimata on the white belt.
Oh my fucking god!
However,
this is the running joke. If you don't train judo, everything's Uchimata. That was not an Uchimata.
That was Uchimata.
No, it's not. It's Haraigoshi.
He went for an Uchimata.
It's Haraigoshi.
That looked like an Uchimata to me.
Oh my! Hold on. Let's explain this.
Watch the video.
Watch it. I'm gonna have to show John in real time because this. Hey, we were just talking. Me and Nick were just talking about this yesterday. In Jiu-Jitsu, this is Haraigoshi. See that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's Haraigoshi.
You're right. He's right. I didn't look at the video. You're right.
First of all,
you're right. I forgot.
Yeah.
All right, he's right.
Yeah. Okay.
He is correct. Anyway, the point of it is, watch this video, and I want you to comment before you hear my synopsis and hear his synopsis. So the idea for those listening is it was a failed Haraigoshi.
It wasn't failed. It was a great Haraigoshi. He fucking blasted him.
I mean, it failed. He didn't complete.
He did complete it. Okay, let's
watch
this
went face
video
first. He went face first.
Yeah, that's not the thrower's fault. That's the person. So that's
no, I don't want to hear. This is a conversation.
This is the conversation.
So it's a failed because he didn't land on his back, right? That's why I'm calling it a failed. As one of the comments on Reddit said, it's perfect for a fucking street fight. He would have been fucking knocked out. But basically, the white belt.
This happened like a year ago.
Basically, the white belt.
Did you just see this on Reddit like this week?
Yes. Anyways, the white belt face planted, and looked like he was pretty fucked up. Anyway, so the idea is, whose fault is it? Like, did the full throw didn't complete successfully where he got on his back? So now that we got that, I have a feeling that he's gonna be like, oh, I didn't see that part.
No, I watched it.
So
let me watch it again.
So the question is it the higher belt's fault or is it the lower belt fault? Right? That he didn't finish it. So in my initial look at this, a quick look at this, I initially thought it was a higher belt's fault. Because if you notice, he lets go of the arm, the pulling arm, he lets go of it in the middle of the fucking throw, and he face plants. Right?
Yep.
After watching this, and I'm not going to say why I think it's not. I think it's the white belt's fault. But I think it's the white belt's fault that it was a failed. And I'm calling it a fail. Like, was it a successful takedown? Yes. I'm saying failed as in like in the.
He wouldn't have scored Ippon.
Well, if he would have got him to his back.
Not okay. Let's. First of all, before we get into this elite breakdown from a high-level judoka like myself, it's always the white belt's fault because fuck white belts. They have no fucking feelings. That is a good point. They don't deserve to be on the fucking mats. Every time, if you're a white belt, you walk on the mat, you should walk up to me and say, Sensei, thank you for letting me on the fucking mats, okay? All right. It's 100% the white belt's fault. He should have continued the pull, but the pull is not... It's not... It's not up... No. It's not up to the throwers. It's not up to the thrower to make sure that the throwee. There's names for both.
Well, you talked about this before.
Hold on. It's not up to the. Oh fuck! I know these words.
Well, you talked about this before, where the uke's responsibilities, like when you're going for a belt, make or break.
Tori is the person throwing.
Oh. But I think. Why do you think it's the white belt's fault? Not just because blah blah blah, but why specifically?
He doesn't know how to forward fall, or he was scared.
So you didn't miss it. Watch the video again. Watch his left foot. It's even worse than that. Watch his left foot. Do you see what he did?
He tried to foot sweep him?
Yeah, slow it down. Like, open it up and slow it down.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, let me show you. I'll show you. So what he does...
I know all sorts of technical shit, but I can't figure out how to use a phone or a computer.
He throws his foot. Watch his foot. He throws his foot right in front. Boom. And which blocks him and basically makes him fall, loses his grip, and now he has to let go. So he has to let go, and that's why he face plants.
I don't know if he did that on purpose, though. I think that
Look at that.
I don't think he did that on purpose.
I don't know if he did it on purpose.
I think...
But because his foot goes... See where it's at? Because his foot is right in front, there's no way he can complete that.
Yeah, it's like... it's...
But it does go back to, like, he should have been like, oh, I just need to go with it at this point.
Yeah.
That white belt fault. Like, instead of resisting, it's too far in, you just got to go with it, because this is how you get hurt. And this is exactly what happened.
I mean, this person is a white belt, so maybe he was trying to hit, like...
some random shit.
It'd be like a backwards fucking Osoda. I don't even know what the fuck you would call that.
Well, he didn't even have a grip.
Yeah.
But you can see, once he has the hand, right, and he's starting to twist, to pull, but that foot goes in front, and now he's like, fuck, I have to let go, otherwise he's going to face plant. So he has to let go. He posts, and his face goes straight to the mat.
Nah, I noticed that in the beginning, but I didn't slow it down like that. I don't know. Man, I don't know if that guy did that on purpose. Maybe.
A reaction.
It was just a reaction, you know what I mean? Like, to be like, oh, shit. Because he was fully based out on, let's say, his right foot. And then as he's getting thrown, his other foot comes around, and he's trying to
reach.
plant. He's trying to reach.
But that was the cause of why it failed so badly. Because he had to let go at that point, and then he had to base. Or they both would have went fucking face first.
Yeah, I think all that stuff happens in the subconscious. You know, it doesn't.
It's that fight or flight reaction time. That's part of Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling. Is a lot of times you have to fight that natural urge to do something. Yeah. Like when you're getting thrown at wrestlers, what are they all post. They post. Yeah, and it's like, don't fucking post. That happened yesterday. I thought someone was gonna break the arm. Mm-hmm. They got lifted. They were getting slammed. They reached out like this, and at the very last minute, you see them go, oh. Yeah. And they pulled the arm back in and was like, nope, that's not good. And they fucking did the right thing. But I was like, oh, God, that's going to break.
Yeah, when I did the last judo tournament I did, that dude balloon swept me. And I was up on his feet, and I wasn't going over yet. And I reached out to stop. I did it on purpose.
Yeah, because you can twist your hands.
Yeah, but from what I remember, I had both my hands out. And I was reaching for the ground to hold myself, to push myself back. Because I do it often. And you can feel like the inertia. I mean, obviously you don't want to ever post, but you can feel the inertia. Like if you're going over, like he didn't do it. It wasn't. If you're
going over this way versus like the arch, that finishes the throw.
Yeah.
Where if you're just getting kind of brought over, but he doesn't have the lift, you can post.
And all of that shit kind of goes away in competition. All of the don't post, don't do this, don't do that.
It's instinct.
That's all for training. That's so you can train more. But I don't do this because I can't do it. But like the high level judokas, they all practice cartwheels and handsprings and all this shit. And if you go to blast a judoka with say harai like that, they can plant their hand. They're going to cartwheel over it, and they practice it. But that's identical to planting your hand if you're getting thrown, right? So all this, like, if you watch like the high level tournaments, even like whatever, if you watch the tournaments, no one break falls.
They just plant their hands.
No, they just get blasted and they hit the ground because no one wants to give up a position to try to fall correctly, right? And also, when you break fall, it makes the throws look bigger. So, like, let's say.
So if it wasn't perfect, if you break fall, it makes it look perfect, and now you get the.
Now you get the ippon, yeah. So like maybe it was going to be a Rosari or the other half point. There's like 2 half points. I can't remember what the other one's called, but you might get one of those when it transitions into Newaza, but. If you make it look real big and you slap the mat super hard, it's over. It's ippon. So
wait. Hey, for those watching that went and commented, don't go edit your comment. We'll see it. We'll see that you edited it. Don't go edit it and try to, it was a leg thing or like, we'll see it.
Yeah, I just don't know if he did that on purpose. But if he did, interesting. If he would have got that, it would have been legit. But like you said, he tried to do it with no grips. Yeah. I don't think it was a failed anything. I think the person who was throwing harai hit it, and he wouldn't have won ippon in judo, but in jiu-jitsu, what they were training jiu-jitsu,
He would have been able to.
he would have got that takedown, and
Yeah.
he would have fucking choked the shit out of that
Yeah,
dude because that dude was stunned. Even I think he got knocked out.
Yeah,
But
I couldn't tell if he got knocked out, but he definitely looked stunned.
But let's just say in a tournament setting, you
would have won.
You throw that throw, the dude gets stunned on the ground. Now you have that second to get up, get the back, and choke him, or do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, I agree with that. I, when I say failed, it's more just the throw, not like just the way it's supposed to look. That's what I meant by fail. But you're right. If it was in jiu-jitsu or even judo, he might have had that opportunity to get the finish or choke him out.
And another thing about in judo, like we don't practice this so much with James, but when I trained at UCR, we practice it. We would do this back fall, like you're gonna break fall, but you try to spin to your stomach.
Like wrestling.
And you want to land on your stomach or you want to land on your side or like in that push-up position. It's one of the reasons we do those forward jumps.
Yeah. That's huge. Well, in wrestling, they do that.
So we do that in order to not get ippon. So like if someone was throwing me with Harai in a tournament and I had, and I was on point, I would try to spin and fall on my stomach. But I wouldn't fall on my face because when you spin, if your hands are free, you land like in a push-up position.
I was watching the wrestling yesterday, and this girl got pinned. Her knees were face down on the mat, completely
and it had her
in
like
turtle.
But she was like rolled to the turtle.
She was in turtle, but her entire upper body was spun.
Yeah,
and she got pinned like that, and I was like,
crazy.
"How the fuck does someone's spine like?" She was like looking up, with her head, her shoulders completely pinned, but her knees were perfectly in a turtle position. I was like, dude, that is... My back was hurting looking at that. I'm like, that is insane.
I think it's hard because I don't quite understand the rules. I know you have to get pinned for however long, 5 seconds or 3 seconds.
It's pretty short.
So I would think as a wrestler, why try to defend the position so much? Roll into the position. Get up to your side.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
But I just see so many people getting bent in half like that.
You'll see them go from like almost like you're trying to frame where you're going this way and they're trying to pin this way, and then they'll explode the opposite way to try to get, because they're trying to be fourth down, so they'll try to use that to turn, and they'll go back and forth, just like we teach in jiu-jitsu. Like if you're like in your half guard and you're trying to go back, they'll do the same thing where they try to go back and forth and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting.
I think if you're not like a lifelong wrestler, like if you started like middle school or high school, but you did jiu-jitsu before that, you have a giant advantage. Same thing with judo, you have a giant advantage. And then when you come back into jiu-jitsu or judo, you're going to have that giant advantage from wrestling. But you got to use them all. Like you got to kind of
you got to combine it.
You got to kind of take the rules away. Like there's that dude. I can't think of his last name. I think it's Max Schneider. He's from San Diego. His Instagram name is One Judoka. You should go watch his stuff. But he's a black belt from J-Flow. Mm-hmm. J-Flow gave him his black belt in 3 years after he started training jiu-jitsu. But he was a lifelong wrestler and judoka. And when you watch his fights, like he's posted like clips of him wrestling. Dude, he's blasting people with judo moves. He's not doing wrestling.
I try to tell the boys this. I used to tell Nathan this, and I tell Noah this. I'm like, dude, if you watch any high-level wrestler, NCAA, world champion level, they all use judo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know how many times I've seen you guys in positions where you can hit an Uchimata or Haragoshi? Like, you guys are in positions to hit those, and most wrestlers at your level they're not familiar with it. You're going to be able to hit it. But they're like, no. Of course, his dad telling them stuff, so they're like, they don't want to fucking hear it.
If you go back to that video, we're talking about how the Tori, he didn't have the pull anymore. Mm-hmm. I think it's Sudate, the pulling. Mm-hmm. He didn't have that. But if you go back even further, if you watch any of Pixley's videos, when he hits her eye, he hits it with one hand.
He hits it post, doesn't he?
He hits it from the overhook.
Yeah, I've seen him hit the...
Yeah, he'll post. He'll post
and
because he hits it really, really low. I mean, he hits it tall too, but a lot of times he hits it when he's fully bent over. Mm-hmm. Like he's bent like 90 degrees, so his chest is parallel to the ground. Then he throws her eye and he posts his hand to really get the torque. I've seen him do it, but he almost never gets it from behind the bicep because they're doing no-gi, but he almost never gets it from behind the tricep. Mm-hmm. He's always getting it one-handed. So one-hand Harai is absolutely valid, especially
Isn't that how he fucked up, what's his name, shoulder?
Yeah.
He landed like that video.
Yeah, he landed like that.
His arm went out
like that, Yeah, he tried to stop it, but Pixley has way too much force. Mm-hmm. Like, I was training at Alliance in Redlands with Andrew a couple weeks ago. James was showing I can't remember we were talking about ukigoshi. And ukigoshi is like ogoshi, but it's like a bump instead of like throwing your hip all the way across. It's like if you do uchimata or harai, you get in the center and you throw your hip and you lift them with your hip versus.
I know what you're talking about.
And
almost like a bump.
Yeah, it's like a bump. That's ukigoshi. That's what he was teaching that day. And Andrew and I were talking about it, and James came over and he's like, "No, that's not it." And he came over and started doing it. He may have hit me with harai, but he's doing it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, he's going to throw me right now. He's going to blast me. Because I've watched him teach so much. I know where the throw is coming from. So he started doing it, and I just like went limp, and just enough stiffness so that he could throw the throw. Dude, he blasted the fuck out of me. But I've fallen so many times that I know how to fall now. It still was not like the best thing I wanted. But, he threw me, and I was able to stand up, and then like he walked away, and then Andrew was like, dude, how do you do that? And I was like, you just have to learn. You just have to learn how to fall and to know that you have. Well, first of all, you have to know the Tori good enough, because like it's yesterday we were doing oh fuck, I can't think of the name. I was thinking about it all night, but we were doing like practicing the throw, like the fitment of it. It's got a name. I can't think of the name right now. But like you do it over and over and over again, right? And then on the fifth one we were throwing or whatever it was, and I was working with this dude Chris, and he's big, dude. Chris is like that. He's like the same size as that dude Aaron I fought a couple times. He's like Chris is probably like 6'1", 6 foot, like 300. He's a big fucking dude. And he's going to throw me with ippon, so it's like over the hip and over the back, right? And I was trying to go with him. I was trying to get it because I didn't want him to fall on me was the main thing. I didn't want to like defend it enough where he fell on me. So he was throwing me over, and I tried to jump with him, and it ended up being a really sloppy throw. But that's where like being at a higher level, this makes it easier because you'll get hurt more with a lower level person than you will like your sensei.
There
or
was
your
someone
instructor.
in those comments, they were talking about that. They were saying that they've never felt in danger with a higher belt, and in judo, and specifically in judo, that they've always felt more in danger with white belts and lower belts in judo because they just don't have the movement and they don't complete things correctly, or they half-ass it.
Yeah.
They don't go full. They don't do it all the way through with it, and it makes it more dangerous because they're not fully committing to the throw.
And the other part about that, when you're, I'm not there yet, but this is what I've experienced. The longer you've been training, the more experience you have in this sport, in the throwing sports, even jiu-jitsu, just throwing. You know when to throw, and you're not forcing these throws, so they're so clean. Like there's this guy, I think his name is Justin. He trains at UCR sometimes. He's in his mid-40s. He's a lifelong. He's been training literally his entire life. His grandparents started one of the oldest judo clubs in LA. Then he's just been training his whole life. But he hit me with drop seo or like Marote like fucking 15 times in a row, and he threw me where like the whole room stopped. But I landed with perfectly, and I stood back up. Like he threw me so hard, forward break fall, popped back up.
Sometimes I'm imagining it's a forced break fall too, because your arm just goes and it swings out. Yeah.
So you get used to that.
Yeah.
So like you practice break falling so much, your hands and arms and feet just automatically do it, right? So he threw me, and it was just boom, boom, and I stood back up, and then we would keep going, and he threw me again, and just kept going and kept going and kept going. Versus like these brothers that train there, they're both really, really good, but they're strong as fuck, and they force throws. And that was one of the last times I trained there. Is one of the brothers threw me with drop seo or maybe Marote, same thing, dropping. And I went over because I was trying to defend it, and finally he got me over. And then I fell down to my side, and I knew he was coming on top, so I defended, but his knee fell on my foot, and my foot was sideways, and that's when my foot was broken.
On the other note, on the other side of that too, if you remember, we did the Humaita thing. I don't know if it was if it's Hoyler or if it was what's his older brother Horion, who was showing
how to hang. It was Hoyler.
Yeah,
it was Hoyler.
How when you're teaching stuff that you know so well where to hold, so that when you roll with someone lower, that they can't hurt you or that you can't hurt them. And I thought it's like the opposite side of that.
You have to really trust your partner though, especially on that kind of thing. Because like if I'm hanging on your collar, when you hit like because he was showing ogoshi, I don't know what they called it, but he was showing ogoshi, like the hip throw, like under the hook hip throw. And Hoyler was hanging onto his collar, so when he fell, only his feet slapped the mat, and his body was up in the air. But let's say he does that with like Rebecca. Rebecca's going to fall down with him.
Yeah, can't hold
and so now you're both crashing on the ground. I think it's better to just really, really learn the break fall, but also to only really get thrown by people you trust.
Yeah.
Right? And then that's where the crash pads come in handy.
Yeah, I was going to say the crash pads.
Crash pads come in handy for both people, because I could throw you, I could blast you as
and
hard
if you
as I
land
can.
on them, it's not going to
squish. Yeah, exactly. If I land on you, you got 8. The one I have is 8 inches of squish till I crush you.
Plus the pad on the bottom.
Yeah, so you might bump your head into each other, but it helps. Hoyler definitely has like that old school way of teaching, but Hoyler's not going to let me throw him. He's not going to let you throw him. He's only going to let the people he trusts throw him.
Yeah.
Right? But also, he's fucking 60.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
I do take a lot of what he... I took a lot... when I teach people, I try to take stuff that he taught. I think the way he explained teaching during that whole process was pretty cool about, like, physically saying, no, grab here.
Of course.
Which I didn't do before.
Even Horion does a lot of weird shit. You know, like, Horion's like the ultimate salesman, and his sons are this fucking same way. It's kind of annoying. But if you just look at pure jiu-jitsu, Horion is amazing at teaching. And I've tried to use that too. When he was teaching, I can't remember what he was showing. Some of the self-defense technique, and he didn't ever say, use your left hand, use your right hand. He would just grab their hand and say, use this hand.
Yeah.
Use this, and it makes you feel like you know what you're doing, because he's forcing you into this position, and then you're like, oh man, you walk away like...
You feel like
you walk away like, oh, I kind of figured that out, versus like left, and you go like this, and he's like, no, the other hand, and you're doing this back and forth. His idea, which is good, especially if you want to open a school, his idea of teaching is not only teaching you this martial art, but it's also customer retention, keeping you coming back, feeling like all these
making you
things.
feel like you're confident, and like you can learn it. I think that's something he said.
He said he never lost a student.
Yeah, but he said something like if you feel like you failed, it's not you that failed, it's me teaching you that's failed. And he said he would tell his students that. It's like, if you're not getting it and not understanding it, it's not you, it's me. I'm teaching it, and I'm not doing you justice. And I thought that was, again, it does go back to like customer retention, and but it's valid.
Yeah, when I teach intro classes, and when I teach that white belt fundamentals class we started, I'm setting the hook. I'm showing something that I know they can get, and I'm letting them fully get it, so they're like, oh, I know how to hit this choke. I'm setting the hook. I think Leo told me that, because Leo did my intro class. And you do whatever you do, real basic shit, and then he let me cross collar him. And then instantly I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. I know he gave it to me, but I made this black belt tap. And then you're like, oh, now I have a chance. There's something I can do. And he's setting that hook. That's why I show in the intro classes, I show cross collar and Kimura from the guard, because they're both super easy to get, and they're really easy to understand why the person tapped. It's not like an omoplata where you're like, why would you tap from here? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super glad that they started doing that. You guys are doing the intro, like that white belt class. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's I'm making it rough too. Last week I tried to get to 50 break falls in a row. I think we got to 20. Some people tapped out after like 6 or 7. I was like
6 or 7.
Oh yeah, it's rough, dude. When you're trying to do it, when I'm counting, you're trying to keep up with the count. It's rough. I would be surprised if you could get to 10.
Probably. Yeah.
I mean, I have a hard time getting to 10. When you're going like 1, 2, 3.
Is it
4,
like
5.
Is it almost like sprawling kind of like that intensity?
Yeah, think about a break fall. And if you're actually, I'm not even making them do technical stand-ups. I just want them to stand up.
Oh, I'd have to do the technical stand-up, because when we do the break falls at our gym, if I have to do the technical stand-up to roll back up, like I'll break fall, make sure my legs go up high, boom, come back up to the almost like a rocking motion.
Yeah, well, you can't rock into a technical stand-up.
Yeah, you can.
Two and two, and then you can technical stand up.
No, I can go straight to technical stand up.
So you're telling me you fall, let your feet come up.
I'll break fall.
Where do you go?
Let my feet come up.
Yeah.
And then I come up, I switch, come up to a technical stance.
I have to see you do it. It's not making sense to me. I mean, I understand from a 2 and 2. Like if you break fall, and then you come up into a 2 and 2 position, and then you technical stand up.
No, I just go straight to.
I don't think you can do that.
I can do it.
Let's see you do it right now on the fucking mats.
After, yeah.
No, right here on this stuff
right
here.
Yeah, I do right here. After.
On
easy,
this.
Easy peasy.
All right, let's see.
No, this is hard as fuck.
Yeah. I did it in my garage one time. I was showing my brother.
Even with these rubber mats, they fucking hard.
I did it on the concrete, dude.
I mean,
if you do it right, it stings.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it stings.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, doing it when you're counting is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get it quick. Like I'm trying to get and the goal is to get everyone to hit the mat at the same time.
So it's like one sound.
They're not fucking there yet.
But that's a small room for that many people.
No, there's only like 8 people over there.
Really?
Yeah, because and plus what you do is you stagger them, so they're falling between each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I can get like 12 people over there easy. But also, it's like you need to learn this. Like no one really taught me this. I looked it up because I was so afraid of falling. I was so afraid to get hurt by hitting the mat. I sought after. I looked for that knowledge. Like Jeff Glover has a whole BJJ Fanatics video on it. On falling. Yeah. Yeah. And then I was still not good at it. I was still like half-ass it. And then when I started training judo, the first 3 months I trained judo, I had to do the beginner's class, which was just falling.
What's the name doesn't do that, huh?
Who's that? James?
James?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he does 3 months of like...
Oh, no. We don't have any beginners.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah. He doesn't... There's no beginner's class there.
Oh, okay.
So, like...
You just kind of get thrown in, just like arts.
Yeah, you just get thrown in because there's no beginner's class there. UCR has to do it, I think, because of the liability. Yeah, and they're teaching more like really, really traditional judo, which with James, it's more freestyle judo. But also, he's not going to split up a class when there's only... A lot of times on the weekends, there's only like 6 or 8 people there. So he's not going to be like, okay, you two don't know how to do this.
Are there any girls in that class?
Yeah, there's girls. Yeah.
Big? Small?
Both.
Rebecca size?
Yeah, there's this girl named Janelle. Janelle probably weighs more than Rebecca, but she's really small. She's like 5'1". And she competed. I went and watched her compete a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago now. And I was making fun of her because she tries to hit like this barrel roll throw. I don't know what it's called. And she did it and got stopped. And I was like, hey, no Satemi Waza. I was telling her, that's the sacrifice throw. And she's like, oh, okay. And she blasted both people with it. And I was like, damn, that's pretty crazy. And I was doing Randy Orton through yesterday. She hit me with it like 4 times. Like, legit. I was like, dang, this is a pretty fucking legit throw. Because I was just being real light with her. But she legit got those throws. I would really have to defend to not get thrown by him. So there's good stuff there. But yeah, there's girls. There's a little like 10-year-old girl there. It's a little fucking savage. She might not even be 10. She's good.
I really want to go, but it's like it's always fucking.
It's okay, dude. It's not for everyone.
Well, now it's like
your fucking pussy's hurting,
yeah,
and then like
always.
I'm gonna get you some
Why don't
dude.
you get them to come over? And see some
we're gonna do a Sunday in a couple weeks. Here.
Okay.
It's gonna be on a Sunday.
That's even
and
better.
You better fucking mind your P's and Q's. It's gonna fucking suck.
That'd be cool. Sundays will be good.
And then so I got to set it up because I got to. I think James and I talked about this, but we're gonna do it on a Sunday. But we got to get. Oh shit! I forgot his name. We got to get one of the dudes to come from the school. Because he's the best at falling. Because you got to get someone to throw. I cannot think of his name right now. He's fucking good though. He only trains judo. He doesn't train jiu-jitsu, and this dude's a fucking savage.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So and then we're gonna.
Are you gonna do it like a seminar, or is it just gonna be like first?
It's gonna be a class. It's gonna be a kind of invite-only class. So if you want to get invited, you better hit me the fuck up. It's gonna be like a really intimate, like invite-only class, and then we're gonna do a seminar. But we're gonna possibly. We've kind of just talked about the idea. We haven't said anything. We might do like 2 Sundays a month.
That'd be cool. I was talking with...
but people have to come. If 3 people show up, we're not doing it.
I was talking with... what was I talking to? Fucking... I don't know who I was talking to. Luke or... No, Jonah. I was saying we should... With the amount of kids that we have at our school that are wrestling, we should have a wrestling program. We should at least have one day where someone just teaches wrestling. And he was like, well,
but when?
Thursdays they kind of do that for Nogi. Yeah. And I was like, yeah. But
it's not a wrestling school. It's a jiu-jitsu school.
It's still jiu-jitsu.
But it should be jiu-jitsu. It's not a wrestling school.
I understand that. It's not a Muay Thai school.
It is now. There's a Muay Thai class.
Exactly.
Yeah. But why? But when is it?
I don't know when, but I think it would be cool to have that. Whether you, maybe the Monday, maybe even Mondays when they used to do the 30 minutes for Nogi, because we only do Nogi one day now.
Yeah, because no one comes.
So maybe they switch that Monday and they say, all right, here's 30 minutes of just wrestling for the kids that wrestle. I think that would be cool. I do.
Are you willing to pay more?
We were already doing it.
No, are you willing to pay more?
If he did more wrestling, I would pay more for Noah.
Okay, you're going to pay
I'd pay like another $100.
Another $100? There you go.
Because I wanted to take Noah to Rogers over the summer, but it was like, it's really hard to get all the way out there. It's really hard from, like when he gets out of school sometimes. Like to
it's
get him
really
out of school,
hard, or you just didn't want to do it?
Both.
You didn't want to do it.
Both.
Nah, you're not dedicated.
Both.
You're not dedicated to the craft. See, you're only willing to do judo if it's easy for you.
Yeah, if it's close.
We could have went today.
Oh, I didn't know you had Sundays too.
Not always.
Oh.
Like probably 2 days a month in Redlands.
Redlands is closer.
No, it's not. It's like 5 minutes away from the other school.
Oh.
It's 1 exit or 2 exits away.
I still think it's crazy there's not more judo schools.
Nobody cares, dude. No one likes judo.
There are judo schools, but they're so like spread out, right? They're like
well, the thing
is,
like it's not
almost like
where's the
isolated,
one?
like
not really. What did they all know each other? Everyone
knows
judo
because it's so small.
Yeah, but the reason
Here.
So the reason judo's so big in other countries is the countries pay for it. The cities, the counties, the states pay for it. Because judo is an international sport. So like
and it's in schools too.
Yeah, if you go to France, every community center has judo.
Well, they're in schools too, don't they teach that stuff?
So I think some of them do, but
it's like Dubai now they have jiu-jitsu and stuff. It's mandatory.
Well, it's not schools. Dubai, it's United Arab Emirates.
Whatever, same shit. Yeah, but that makes sense.
Yeah. But so the countries sponsor it, right? There's public funds to sponsor
but it's also,
this.
They want to be an Olympic, so they're trying to also raise.
Yeah, so it's public funds, but like here in the U.S., the schools there's still. I mean, UCR only charges $30 a month. Mm-hmm. You can't sustain a business like that, right? So, and judo is so small here.
Does UCR
subsidize it?
Yeah.
No, it's just a club. So it's not like a
club.
You if you're in school, you get credit for it. But if you're not in school, it's just a club that you can join. So the person that
teaches only makes that $30?
I don't know. I think they all do it for the love, to be honest. I don't think any of them get paid. I could be wrong. Maybe they do get paid, but maybe they get some sort of teaching, funds. Maybe they have some part of the endowment or whatever. But I think because like the guy who runs the program, Brian Money, he's a detective for Riverside Police. The guy who actually runs the teaching part of it, Sensei Carmen, he's retired as fuck from his. He owned a company. He owned a great a surveying company, but he's been doing judo. Carmen's 73 or something like that. He's been doing judo since he was 4. And then I can't think of the Japanese guy's name. I know his son's name, but I can't think of his name. I think he's like an artist. He's like an old guy. He's just does art. Like so, these guys they just all do it for the love of the sport. Like and even Goltz Judo in San Gabriel or wherever they're at, they're that way in the San Gabriel Valley. I think it's like $60 a month to train there, not $80 a month, super cheap. But it's also in a community center. So the rent's probably really cheap there.
Yeah, that's how those karate things, the kids karates, they usually do them in like.
So the reason that judo is not super big is just there's not anybody out there talking about it. To be honest, around in Southern California, I am definitely the loudest person talking about judo. There's nobody out there that has. I mean, our actual YouTube videos don't get a ton of views, but between our clips and all the stuff we post, we're like in the 100, like the 100,000 views a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only person out there really banging talking about judo.
Well, I mean, there used to be a judo club up in Idlewild, and there used to be a judo club in Temecula.
So that club, the club in Temecula was pretty big, but they moved during COVID. So both the people that owned that club, the husband and wife, were Olympians.
Yeah.
I think the husband, he was a Cuban guy.
Yeah, he was Cuban.
He, I think, was like a silver or a bronze medalist. And I think his wife was a gold medalist.
Yeah.
She wasn't American either, though.
That would have been so dope.
That's what started the journey on judos. John and I both wanted to try. I can't remember why we started talking about it.
But we were like,
we started looking into it, and you went down there, and it was closed. And then I found this other judo school in Lake Elsinore. It's a Carlson Gracie.
That's right.
It's called Shimaru Judo and Jiu-Jitsu or Jiu-Jitsu and Judo. But I hit them up, and they only had it like 1 or 2 days a week. And then I was talking to Mike. Mike, you got to come back and fucking train if you watch this. I was talking to Mike, and I was like, where the fuck have you been? Mm-hmm. I got to turn this fucking alarm off. I was like, where have you been? He was like, I started training judo again at UCR. And I was like, well, how do I do that? And it happened to be right when they were signing up, so I went and signed up there. There was only 2 days a week, too, but it worked out for my summer schedule.
That's kind of what you do now. You only do judo
1 day a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to train more. It's just I can't get out there during the weekdays.
But I'm saying, like...
Yeah.
Schedule-wise, when you add like work and jiu-jitsu and like 1 day a week is still...
It's not enough because like I
probably need 2 or 3 times a week.
At least because I understand the terminology. I understand the idea of all the throws and how to do them. But getting my body to physically do them and especially to do them during randori, to feel it, you need repetitions, right? So like... I was thinking about this recently. So I'm thinking about signing back up at UCR because it's really easy to get to. So I'm on the John side of things. They only do it 2 days a week, but from my house it's like 20 minutes. It's super. It's quick. It's quicker than coming training jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And they do it at a good time for me. They do it from I think it's 6:30 to like 8 or not 8:30.
Oh, it's like a nice class. Like
It's 2 hours. It's an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And they do it like it fits within my schedule perfect. There's a lot of shit I don't like about that school, but there's stuff I do like about that school. Like the opportunity to train with Sensei Carmen is next level. Like this dude is, like I just said, he's been training like almost 70 years, and he knows everything about judo.
Does James know him?
That's yes, that was James's instructor. So James is from Goltz Judo, but at the time when James was coming up through Goltz, Carmen was one of the main instructors. So yes, they know each other very well. Same thing with Juan. So Juan got his black belt in Japan, but when he came to the U.S., he landed at Goltz, and Carmen was one of the main instructors. So Gary's like the head of the club. I assume at some point he taught, but now he's just like the head of the club. He's like the figurehead, right? They got instructors that teach. There's a couple other guys. There's a guy named OJ. I guess he was like a judo or another Cuban Olympian that taught there. So yes, they all.
So
know
they got good people.
They have really good people. Just Goltz is not competitive like it used to. It's not like a competitor school
It's just
anymore.
like for the martial arts.
It's for the martial arts side of things. But I would like to go to UCR because it fits my schedule, and it's super cheap. And if I can only make it one day a week, it's worth it. So I'm thinking about doing that. I want to go train with Juan more, but Juan is so far away. Like I want to go on Fridays. He's like, hey, come every Friday. But dude, I teach 6 a.m.
We need to get someone out here.
That's the goal.
We need to get a judo person out
That's
here.
the goal. We're trying to get one out here right now. So, but yeah, I want to be able to train. If I could right now, I would slow down on jiu-jitsu and really ramp up judo.
I don't think I'd slow down on jiu-jitsu, but I would.
I don't got that many hours.
Well, I'll say this. I never thought I'd even be close to becoming a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Or even a brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
I need you to fucking simmer your ass down. You're not
or even a brown belt. Like I never thought I would be this. I never thought I would even make it this far. Like when I joined, I was like, this would be cool. Something I always want to do. But I was never like, this. I'm gonna do this for 10 years, 7 years. You know, it was not my thing.
Yep.
But now that I'm like this far in, now I'm kind of like, man, it would be really cool if I can do both, and eventually get and like long term wise is like that. Fuck. When you meet someone and they're like, dude, they're a fucking jiu-jitsu black belt and a judo black belt, you're like, holy fuck.
So right now, I want you to get this pot and you fill it with water, right?
Yeah.
You throw little spices in it,
little
spice
salt,
in it, and I want you to let it simmer,
yeah.
right? And maybe like in 2-3 months we have something going out here.
Yeah,
just let it simmer.
I'll let it simmer. Let it stew.
But yeah, that's the goal. Is like I'm liking judo more. Like right now, like I'm probably in the honeymoon period of this.
Well, I will say, as an older person getting into judo, it's probably a lot harder right now.
It's way harder
because you got to deal with your body fucking handling shit.
But also,
when you were younger.
also just don't be a bitch, right? Just learn. And the mats make a huge difference. Not
spring mats versus not spring mats.
Not every school I've been to like UCR doesn't have spring mats.
Yeah,
they have the exact same mats we have at our school. They're just different color, and they suck to fall on. But you just when you're ready to go, you're warm. It's
it's being warm is a huge.
That's what when I do the warm ups. I mean, I am trying to fuck with people and torture them, but it's I talk throughout my class. If you've taken a class with me, I talk the whole time. When you guys are jogging or whatever, I'm talking. And I'm
distraction.
I'm also explaining why we're doing this. I don't want you to aimlessly run in a circle because we're going to do 2 minutes of calisthenics. It's not going to help you. I want you to get some blood flowing because you're going to start banging your body off the mat, and it helps. If you just do it cold, ask Robert. We're talking. My friend Robert from Ohana. He showed up a little bit late yesterday, and he came right into the class and started falling. He was like, "Man, it hurts," and because he didn't do any of the warm up, he just got into it. So that's a perfect transition to what I wanted to talk about. So one of my friends, I'm going to call him my purple belt. I think he's a purple belt under me officially. He got promoted to purple belt on Sunday from blue belt. And he was only a blue belt for a year or less. But I kept talking that shit.
Our gym?
No, from another gym. And I kept talking that shit, saying I was going to promote him. And then it through me talking that shit, magically he got a test and get promoted, right? So he's a purple belt under me. I want you to remember that, big dog. But he posted about it. He's stoked to get his purple belt. And he's fucking good. He is really, really good. He's going to hang with everybody at our school no matter what belt. He's not going to get destroyed, right? He does some gay shit, like he sits down and just does that, kind of gay. But otherwise, he's really, really fucking good. And he posted about getting his purple belt, and people were hitting him up talking shit. And I'm fucking tired of people on the internet being like, oh, I don't think you're this belt and talking shit because at my school it takes fucking 17 years to get a purple belt. And it's like, okay, well, your teacher has insecurities. And he's afraid that you're going to get beat by somebody and he doesn't want his name on you. It's insecurities from the instructor. But it's also, it's like, if you want to talk that shit, come take my belt.
So, you know,
come take it.
We were having
none of you guys stepping up.
I was having this conversation with someone.
And I wasn't there?
Sometimes
it doesn't count.
If you guys watch, obviously, podcasts, we talk shit about each other when we don't show up to train. But that's because we train a lot. Like, a lot. We're always training.
It's rare that I don't train 5 days a week.
Yeah. And so there's shit talking when you don't show up. And the same thing for me. But it's like, I don't know if our gym is unique in this sense. Most people at our gym are training 5 days a week. Like, this is all they do. It could be because...
Every day.
It could be because where we live, there's not, like, a lot to do out here on the weekends and shit. Everything's fucking hours away.
There is nothing to do.
Yeah, so it's like, well, let's go train, right? Yeah. So it's either like you go party and drink at someone's house or you come train. Yeah. Because everything's far from us to go out to do anything.
Let me jump in right here. So the last year, 2 years since I moved, but the first 2.5 years I trained 6 days a week.
Yeah, a lot.
And a lot of those days, 2-a-days.
Yeah, same. I still do 2 days a lot.
So by the time I got my purple belt, I had like at minimum 1,000 hours into training.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's where I was going with, like, people talking shit. And you know what? With the way jiu-jitsu is right now outside, you know, you get the whole Moneyberg and celebrities and stuff. I get it.
I'll clap ass.
I get it. Cheeks. I fucking get it.
I'll break his ass open.
But we do train a lot. Like, as hobbyists, we train, I think, more than most hobbyists. I think it just comes down to, like we're saying, it happens to be where we live. There's like, rather than go drinking, rather than go out far.
But also, a lot of people at our school don't train like maniacs like we do. Like, I was talking shit to Adon because, like, you know, I'm still training like 4 days a week, but maybe it's just the classes I'm going to. But I was talking shit to Adon because he won that tournament, and then I was like, you just got to train more. And he's like, yeah, I'm training 5 days a week. And I was like,
step it up.
No, that's still a lot. I was like, dang, really? It's like, I feel like I never see you. He's like, I'm there always. And
yeah, he is.
I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pay attention more. But I mean, that's white belts doing like that.
Yeah.
Some people take a lot of time off. I've never taken, since I started training jiu-jitsu, I've never gone more than a full week without training. I've been hurt where I'll like train 1 day a week.
I think you've done like 2 weeks once. But
no, even when I was gone, like even if I'm out like traveling, I drop in gyms. So, like, I'd be gone for, like, a month sometimes, but I'm dropping in where I'm at least getting 1 or 2 days a week. Mm-hmm. Even when I was really hurt, maybe last year around this time, I was still on the mats, like, one day. We're like, okay, I think I can do it. And they're like, oh, I can't do it, you know? But I think it's more about consistency. And
yeah,
it's even hard to prove yourself in the tournament aspect because some people just aren't good at the tournament. And maybe you're not.
That's me.
Maybe you're not good compared to the world. Mm-hmm. But I can hang with brown belts. I can hang with any belt.
Yeah, I've never entered. I've lost a lot of tournaments, but I've never gone into a tournament and felt like I got completely annihilated.
Yeah.
Like, I felt
that dude Aaron fucking clapped my cheeks twice. I'll put it up to Big Dog. He fucking clapped my cheeks twice. That fool fucked me up, dude.
He's big.
He's a big fucking guy. Yeah.
But I've never felt like outclassed when I compete.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just think, with the way that things are on you know, people getting promoted crazy quick, and there's also people that actually train a lot, and it's just part of your lifestyle is training and learning. And even when I'm not there, I'm watching fucking videos. I'm like watching fucking videos. How do I get better at my fucking escapes? How do I, you know, I'm always watching shit on, like, trying to improve. I don't necessarily, when I first used to watch a lot of videos, it was always like something new.
Yeah.
A lot of times now when I'm looking at stuff, it's like what I'm already doing, but I'm watching it from different people, just to see different approaches to where I get stuck or I struggle, and watch different, like, ways to do certain things. I'm not necessarily trying to find something new. I'm just trying to, like, look at, like, all right, my fucking guard is shit. What do I need to do to change my guard? Or another one I've been working on is when the double under happens, how do you defend a double under? Mm-hmm. I don't remember learning a lot of double under defenses
Not
And
defenses.
So I've been studying like different. No, there's like submissions from there too, like tons of submissions.
Oh yeah, you can do TP choke.
There's more than that. There's a bunch of shit you can see that I never fucking thought of. So I've been like looking at that, you know.
Well, I haven't. I've been to a lot of places, but obviously I haven't seen like the curriculum of these other places. But Omar has a game, and he teaches his game. James has a game, and he teaches it. James was talking about this. I think it was yesterday. He was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna teach you things that I don't think works." He's like, "I'm gonna teach you the shit that I do. Mm-hmm. If you want to learn more, you have to seek it out by yourself." Like, he has the technical ability to teach you all of judo, but he teaches what he's good at. He teaches his thing. Unless he thinks we need to work on this, he teaches it. And then Omar, you can ask Omar anything. He doesn't know the names of shit, so you can't tell him the name. He'll be able to tell you how to do it. But you try to show it to him, and he'll be like, "Oh, no, you're doing it wrong. This is how you do it." And it could be anything in jiu-jitsu. When he was talking shit that one time about Baron Bolo, he was doing it perfect. Mm-hmm. I've never even seen him invert, ever.
I have not seen him, but he knows it.
Have you ever seen him even like forward roll? Mm-mm. But he's good at it. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's like you have to seek this shit out. Like, if you want to learn how to guard, like Omar doesn't teach shit from the guard.
Yep.
Omar does not play guard.
He plays open guard. Yeah. Butterfly.
Have you ever seen anyone even I can't think of in competition anyone even passing his guard? Mm-mm. I don't think I've ever seen anyone pass his guard. Because he
goes straight from guard to like butterfly. Or fucking. Yeah.
But have you seen anyone pass his butterfly? No. I've seen Omar lose one time at an absolute tournament, and the dude didn't pass his guard.
Oh, he just picked him up. And
Omar was playing open guard on him. He tried something, and then the dude was passing it. Omar rolled to the turtle and grabbed the kimura. Mm-hmm. The dude grabbed the kimura on Omar, and the dude was fucking huge.
Yeah.
It was Omar's 5'4", 5'5", 145 pounds. The dude was probably like 6'3", 260. Mm-hmm. It was absolute versus light feather. Mm-hmm.
I remember that one.
Yeah, but it's like that's the only time I've ever seen, and he wouldn't even tap.
No, he screamed.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, if that's and you know Omar claims he's only lost 3 times ever at his weight, or 4 times.
I think that also goes to like having a good gym, because like when
Kyle plays guard.
Yeah, when Kyle teaches, he'll show his shit.
Yeah.
When
Smitherman plays guard.
I've never seen him teach though.
No, he doesn't teach.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
But Smitherman like plays guard.
So you can like help.
But his guard.
He's got long legs.
He's not submitting you from the guard. He's not even trying.
No,
he's playing guard to sweep you.
Yeah, but that's I think like having other people and becoming an upper belt. Yeah, it helps because Omar's game is. There's a lot of things I take from Omar that I use, but a lot of shit that Omar does, I'm like, that ain't for me, player.
Yeah,
like
but even you have a more dynamic game than I do. You have you have my game and Misha's game. It's pretty interesting. Yeah. So you have like the lasso and like we call it John Wayne's. Other people call it different shit. Lever.
I don't know what other they call it.
Other people call it like a lever sweep or something, or a knee lever.
Oh yeah, knee lever.
But like I don't do any of that shit. I don't even fucking try. I was trying it for a while and I was like, this is fucking stupid. I'd rather play guard.
It took me a long time.
Yeah, I'd rather start trying to play guard.
It's some of those things taking me a long time to get. Yeah, I fucked up many times.
Yeah,
like I'm just now. How long have I been doing this stupid north-south choke? Almost
2 years at least.
I'm only now am I catching it, and I can hear people gurgling. Yeah. It was never before. They would tap because they couldn't get out.
You got to hit up Ricardo and have him show you that north-south. It's fucking wild.
But lately, I've been catching people, and now I'm hearing like gurgles. So I'm like, oh shit, it's fucking in now. Like,
you should continue to work on it, but you should also work the Ezekiel from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it's like a lot of this stuff is taking me a long time of sucking at it.
It takes forever.
Yeah, of being really bad at it and getting smashed and losing. Even lockdown. I've been doing lockdown since I was a white belt because I was like, oh, this is. What did I do?
I stopped doing it.
What did I start doing at lock? I would fucking stall.
Yeah.
And then it took me forever to get past like, okay, how do I actually use this?
Yeah.
Like when I see white belts using it now, I'm always like, hey, that's the first thing. Like I'm like, dude, I did it. Lockdown's amazing. You have to learn how to use it though, because otherwise you're just stalling. You got to learn how to use it. And it took me forever to fucking understand it. And then understanding like letting it go to move to something else, and then it's not working, boom, get it, bring them down, use it for something. Like it's just taking a long time for a lot of the stuff that I've learned.
The only person I've ever played like lockdown on consistently on is Magic. He's the only person I would fuck with it because he's so long, and I would use it to lift him. But
That's a big boy.
I stopped kind of fucking with lockdown. It's just not. I like it. It's cool. It definitely has its place. And if I'm getting crushed, like especially by like a lower belt, like if a lower belt's like legit crushing me, I'll put them in lockdown, move them, and then lift them up.
I tapped the white belt to it.
Lockdown?
Yeah, with the lockdown, and because he was fucking. I don't remember who it was, but he was heavy, and I was like, God damn. And then I couldn't get him off me. I'm like, all right. So I fucking put the lockdown in, but I moved it all. So I put it all the way down to his toes, and then it's like it turns into like a
slicer.
Like a slicer. And he screamed, and I was like, my bad. I'm like, not really though.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. He was like, what the fuck was that? I'm like,
it's hard to get out of the lockdown, but it's easy to alleviate
it's
the
not
pressure.
that. Now that I know I can get out of lockdown, it's pretty fucking easy. I don't know why it seems so hard.
You want to get out of my lockdown?
I'd get out of your lockdown.
Not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get out. Not easy.
Well, now I just know more.
Hey, I'm gonna keep you busy.
I know more ways to get out of it, but it is weird that it seems so mythical, or it's like it's so hard. Like that, so many people don't know how to get out of it, and I don't understand it.
So what I do is
A lot of people at the gym don't.
I either try to grab the hips and force
like
my feet through it, or I put my knee down and lift my foot.
Yep, that's the one that works most.
Or if that one doesn't work, I put my knee down, lift my foot, and kick with my other foot.
Yeah, you can also do the one if you can get the pressure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just cool. It's kind of that thing when you're talking to someone who's kind of interested in jiu-jitsu, and then you talk to them for 45 minutes about like why jiu-jitsu is so it's just so deep. There's so much you could talk about, from the mental aspect to the puzzle aspect to learning moves and challenging, and like there's so much you can go down this rabbit hole with jiu-jitsu, which is why that meme exists. Which is why all the memes exist about people talking, because it is you become so passionate about it, and you can talk about not just the sport, but the impact on you, the puzzle aspect. Like you could go for hours.
I'm gonna start walking around, knocking on doors, and asking people if they have a minute to talk about my Lord and Savior, Helio Gracie.
Yeah. Wearing a gi?
Yeah. Fuck, I didn't think about that. Wearing the fucking
Wearing a gi?
Have you seen the dude that does English Brazilian?
We'll have pamphlets and shit. We'll have little pamphlets.
Have you seen the dude that does English Portuguese? Have you seen any of that guy?
No. Wait.
I gotta learn the accent.
I think
Let me talk to you.
Oh my god,
friend.
You have the on the main pamphlet, the brochure. It'll be the statue.
Oh,
from Brazil.
Fucking the one from Rio.
Yeah, from Rio.
It's called Christ the Redeemer.
Yeah. Statue of Rio.
No, it's gonna be the picture of Helio.
God damn. Anyways, it's good. I don't have anything else. You? All I gotta say is go train. Enjoy it. Keep having fun. I know I've seen a lot of comments with like new followers that are older that have found our channel. Welcome. It's cool.
I got something to say real quick.
What?
So do you listen to the BJJ Balance podcast? The Oast Nation guy?
I watch clips.
It's great.
I watch the clips.
Their podcast is exactly like funny. Us. They're both funny as shit.
Yeah.
But they answer questions.
I know. I
got them to answer a couple questions of mine, but because not a lot of people. So if you send them a question, they will answer it. But someone sent a question, and I know they were talking about us because most of the questions are from local people. Because I understand them, right? And they said, he was like, hey, I love your podcast because you're consistent, unlike another BJJ podcast I listen to. And I know they were talking about us. We're going to be consistent again because this fool stopped being a little lazy bitch.
Look, shit just happens, man. Shit just happens. I'm actually off this next week, so we should record.
Aren't you dedicated? Aren't you off like the next month?
No. First is this. I'm off this week, and then
come to the crib.
Next Friday I'm off, and then I got to go to Texas, and then I come back and I'm off that Friday, and then the next Friday, and then I'm off for the rest of the year.
My friend was telling me, he's like, "What's up with that bald dude?" I was like, "What bald dude?" He's like, "He does the podcast sometimes." I was like, "Oh, Misa?" He's like, "Yeah, I like him." I was like, "Cool, I'll kick John off, and it'll be me and Misa."
Misa's podcast always do pretty
well. They do the best.
Yeah, they do pretty well.
I think it's just because he's good looking.
Fuck you, Misa.
Yeah, fuck Misa.
Fuck you. I'm the good looking one in here. Peace.